Why, hello there. Looks like you're interested in Taiwan and perhaps curious to see a different side of here besides big cities and street food. And I'm really excited to bring you just that. Come explore and indulge in the mountainous area of Hsinchu with me, eat local food, and learn about some indigenous tribes here in Taiwan. Hi guys, it's me Jen. Welcome back to my channel. And in today's video, I am exploring around my very own city, Hsinchu. And first, we're starting off for breakfast. We're going to be getting Shao at a very famous, locally owned place here. Let's go. The lineup is already quite big.
Let's forget about tomorrow. Yeah. Should I hide away forever?
Okay, so we first got dumpling, which is a traditional Taiwanese dish for breakfast. We got xiaolongbao, we got a lot of them. And my friend Shao is telling me that traditionally soy is drunk from a bowl, not necessarily from a cup. Alright, number one, we have dumpling. I absolutely love dumpling. It's one of my favorite things here in Taiwan. This is my first time having like fresh dumpling, and it's so good. It's salty, but I think that might be the sauce that I put on it. Alright, usually xiaolongbao has a soup inside, so I have this little tiny plate to catch any soup that falls. That was so nice. I think there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 xiaolongbao on one basket. 10 xiaolongbao in one basket.
You would find a new distraction. I need you more, need you here, more than I would like to.
Okay, I'm here with Shao. Woo! There he is, he's driving. Actually, Shao has an Instagram. I'm gonna link it. It's amazing. It's like covers a lot of cafes here in Hsinchu. You do more than just Hsinchu, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like a bunch of cafes around Taiwan. I've actually found some cafes through his Instagram. And he also has a blog. I'll link everything down below. But today you're going to be dealing with us going around. I guess we're going up into the mountains here in Hsinchu. And I'm very grateful that we are in a car because I cannot drive here. So I have absolutely no way to get up into the mountains. I guess maybe a bus. Let's enjoy today.
Can't stop. Yeah, yeah.
I just asked Shao to pull over because like the mountain view is so nice and it smells so fresh up here. You can see a lot of this kind of style wall throughout the mountains here. Almost arrived at the restaurant that we're going to be eating at. Coming up the mountain, there's so many little signs saying, oh, you've now entered into this name's tribe, now this tribe, and this tribe. There's so many different tribes here on the mountain that I have no idea about. I feel like I am in Canada. These trees look like a Canadian forest. And Shao agrees with me. He's been to Canada. Actually, he mentioned it to me first. Right?
Yeah.
It does look like Canada. The first pit stop on our adventure is a family-owned restaurant that is also a bed and breakfast on top of Wufang Mountain. You can see everything from the top. I'm not sure what this fruit is. Pipa. 对.
They have English name.
Ah, loquat. Okay. Delicious. A lot of the ingredients used at the B&B come directly from their garden and their farm. Alright, we just got a little tour of the place and we're going to be eating some of the vegetables from the garden. I actually quite love how, you know, proud and everything that people are here of their things to like show and share with you. I just really enjoy that. It's a good feeling, you know. We have some broccoli, some kugwa, bitter melon, chicken, rice ball, and golden kimchi, some fish. I love broccoli. The flavor on it is really nice. Okay, so this chicken is from here, and it is mountain chicken. And so mountain chicken is different from regular chicken, right? Shao, you said it's more flavorful, right? For our second pit stop, we came down Wufang Mountain to explore some of the old historical places. All right, we just parked the car and we came to, what is this place name again? Jingquan. The meaning is clear spring water. Yeah, I got it. All right, so we're gonna walk to Zhongshuiliangs' former residence, which is right over there. And it's very picturesque and beautiful down here. I love that you can see up on the mountains, the clouds are coming through. Every time I go to the mountains in Taiwan, I love to see this kind of scenery with the clouds hanging over the mountains. We were just way up at the top of this one, like way up there. And we're starting to get a little bit overcast, which, you know, is kind of typical for mountains. As soon as we came down a little bit, it's so clear now and the sky's blue. See? Blue skies. And I think this bridge is actually quite famous on Instagram here. I feel like I've seen it as a popular Instagram spot. We stopped at Zhongshuiliangs' former residence. He was sent to Wufang Township in Hsinchu in Taiwan by Chiang Kai-shek under house arrest. The original house was damaged in a landslide, so this is the new restored building that is filled with a lot of information about Zhang. The whole area around here in 2008 was made into a museum and changed its name to Hall of Indigenous Peoples, and the multiple areas together are known as Zhongshuiliangs Cultural Park. There's also a foot spa here. I think the water comes from the mountains. From Zhongshuiliangs' former residence, we made our way up to a tiny cafe that's close by, and it used to be the former rented residence of San Mao. San Mao was an influential writer with millions of books that have been sold worldwide. A famous book to mention she wrote is titled Stories of the Sahara. Unfortunately, she met her untimely death in 1991. It's so much thinner than what I thought. Like from the bottom, you look up and it swims, it moves. Shao, are you scared? Are you scared of heights?
No, I'm not.
You're okay? On our last stop of the day, we went to a local bed and breakfast place in the mountain that shares about some of the Taiwanese indigenous tribes located here in Wufang Township. I myself was very excited to hear about the different tribes in Taiwan since I don't know much about them. I think not many people from abroad know that Taiwan has 16 different indigenous tribes located throughout the island. So today we will learn more about the Taya and Saishat tribes, but before we do that, first we have to wear the beautiful traditional clothing that belongs to them. All right, I'm ready. This is something that a princess would wear. This is the garment and colors that you'd be wearing if you were a warrior. After we were dressed in Saishat traditional clothing, we learned about some of the musical instruments that were traditionally used by the tribes. The first instrument is a mouth harp, which is usually made of bamboo and string. Online, it says that this can be used for entertainment and courtship, but restricted to animal hunting and funeral-type occasions. So the man you see playing the mouth harp mentioned to us that it is actually another way to say I love you towards somebody without saying the words. And I thought that was really beautiful. The second instrument we learned about is traditionally played by a man who is a headhunter. Every village usually has enough resources to feed themselves, so if someone from another tribe trespasses, they would be hunted so others would not trespass on the land again. This is an old practice and not used today, but I want to make mention of this because this is what the flute was made for. And the last instrument introduced to us is made from wood, and we were told that it is used for hunting as well as a warning call for enemies. Also, the different tribes can be distinguished by the different markings used. So for example, the Taya tribe's mark looks like the god's eye. This is to resemble the god's eye. So this symbol is for the Saixia community, which is different from this one, because this place has both. So this is like a ritual now to gods to bless them. So this alcohol is a part of the ceremony? Left hand.
好，这个右手借我，右手。好，然后呢，无名指，无名指，
一点点。
沾一点点，敬天，
敬天，
敬地，敬祖灵。
Sky, Earth, God. Okay.
干杯！
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 Ah, nice. Yeah, smooth.
Again.
It's okay. 没关系。We're now about to take a class to be hunters.
这个动物啊，在1624年，
Okay, we gotta separate the feet.
手握着这个剑尾
Take
这
the
边，
arrow.
好，把它放这边，这样子可以了。
Whoa! Nice shot. I'm gonna do it.
可以这样拉了，
Okay, 可以吗？
可以拉，再拉，哦，很好，稳，放。哦，慢慢拉。Again, okay, stop. 好，轻轻放，放 ，Yeah!
I got it!
Again.
Okay. We were taught about the different forms of hunting used, which is why we got to handle a bow and arrow. From there, we were also shown the different ways traps are laid throughout the forests. Ooh. Upon researching more for the Taya tribe, I found that they are well known for facial tattoos and teeth filing and coming of age rituals. So it says to receive a facial tattoo, both men and women have to show that they completed a major task associated with being an adult. So for example, a woman would receive a facial tattoo upon mastering weaving, while for a man, they would take the head of an enemy. And only if you received facial tattoos could you marry, as well as passing over the spirit bridge, which is a rainbow. Tattooing was performed by women, and tattoos given to men and women were different. A man would first have his forehead tattooed, and after having children, his chin would then also be tattooed. For women, the tattooing process could take up to 10 hours, and the tattoo resembled a V shape from ears to the chin. It says online that tattooing practice was banned by the Japanese sometime in the 1930, and in 2019, the last surviving elder with facial tattoos passed away. I'm back home now. It's another day. But I wanted to come on here and mention how interesting everything was for me. And I'm so grateful for my friend Shao and for him to invite me along with his travels. I would have never been able to experience something like this without him translating. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and possibly learned something about Taiwan that you might not have known before, because I know I certainly did. Don't forget to thumbs up this video if you like what I'm doing on this channel. Subscribe down below, support me on Instagram, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye! Let's go home together. Yeah, baby. Oh my god, he's so cute.